Out of all of the characters in Dragon Ball, Vegeta has easily undergone the most character development, going from a ruthless Saiyan warrior bent on conquering the galaxy to now a prideful family man. And as Vegeta has gone through these changes in personality, he sported many different outfits along the way. But not all of Vegeta's fits were created equal. So we created a list of every outfit Vegeta has ever worn and ranked them from S tier, being the absolute best fits, to F tier, being the absolute worst fits we do not want to see ever return. Starting off with our very first one, we have the Uzaru Saiyan Armor Vegeta in Grade 8 form. If I were judging solely on looks, I would probably throw him in A tier. And I'm going to throw him in A tier because I actually really like his Uzaru form. The Whis weighted gear. I already knew where this one was gonna go. This one is an absolute F. It looks terrible. It looks terrible on any character that puts it on. The modified Saiyan armor. I like this one, but I don't like it as much as his like Cell Arc outfit where he's got like the yellow little strap things. I like that a lot. I like that fit a lot. This one, I would definitely put it in A tier as well. I think A tier is a pretty solid place to put that one. It's not a bad look. It's a pretty iconic fit for him. The DBGT crop top vest. I love this fit, dude. I think this is a clean fit. I've got to be so real. I think this is probably like one of the drippiest fits that Vegeta has out of the entire series. Except if he had the mustache, it would be a B tier. It would drag him down to B tier. But because he's not got the mustache on him, that's an S tier. The Universe 6 baseball player fit. Everybody has one of these fits in Super. I'm going to throw that in C tier. It really isn't terrible. I mean, it is not great, but it's not F tier. It's like a C tier. The Dragon Ball Z Saiyan suit from the Buu arc. It's literally just the gloves and boots, and then he has like a morph suit on, basically. It's like a little bit of a tank top mix. That's prime Vegeta. To me, this is like the best version of Vegeta. Like, this is the best fit that he has for a fat minute. I've got to be real, that's S tier. That's like higher than the GT outfit. End of Z tank top. I would argue that that's also an S tier look. I think that that looks really good. I think most characters in the End of Z look their best, except Bulma and except Gohan. Baby Vegeta. Okay, so we are going to include Baby Vegeta, and I'm going to knock these out of the way right now because these are all going to be in the same sort of like vein. I'm going to throw Baby Vegeta with the white hair in S tier. I like this form. I like the form of Baby Vegeta with the white hair. He's got the subtle tattoos to indicate that Baby has taken over. I like that look a lot. I'm going to throw that in S. Baby Vegeta form 2, that's also an S tier look. I'm going to throw that in there because I think those are S tier looks. Baby Vegeta Uzaru. I think this form looks like dookie. I've got to be real with you. I hate the big ass yellow monkey with the spiky hair. I think it looks so stupid, especially with his armor on. Absolute dookie tier. Throwing that one in F. Another F tier. Baby Vegeta form 1. I think some people like this one. I definitely do not. Not quite an F tier, not quite with Uzaru and the Whis weighted gear, but I'd throw it in C tier. DBGT red tank top. Oh, his GT outfits are all so good, dude. I'm sorry. They're all so good. It's S tier, dude. It's S tier along with these. These are all similar. These three right here, they're all similar. They all look good. High A tier, you guys think? You know, I think I can excuse his haircut with the vest on when it's the complete fit. I think you guys might be right by putting it in A tier because without the vest, the fit doesn't look complete, especially because his hair is like that. DBGT Super Saiyan red tank top. This one is a C tier. The bright blue with the bright red don't really go together that well. I don't think they work together that well. It kind of looks ugly. I've got to be real. Kind of the same thing with what's going on here. I think that's a C tier. The Goku Gi swap. Goku pulls off Vegeta's armor very well. Vegeta does not do the same thing with Goku's outfit. That's an F. That just looks uncanny. The End of Z leather jacket. I'm not in love with this one. This is an alt fit in Budokai 1 for those who played that. That for me, with the baggy pants, that's an A tier. The Yard Rat outfit on Vegeta. Some of the fits that Goku and Vegeta share, Goku pulls off better in some, Vegeta pulls off better in others. I think the Yard Rat fit looks good, and I think it actually works better for Vegeta given that he's like a Saiyan Prince. I feel like it's more of an appropriate outfit for him than Goku. I'll throw that in A tier for now. The Dragon Ball Z teal sweatshirt. It's not my favorite, for sure. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I'd throw this one in B tier. It's not as bad as the baseball player outfit. It's not as bad as Baby or the, you know, the GT mix next color outfit. It's fine. DBZ Cell Arc Saiyan Armor. This is like the most iconic look for Vegeta. I think everybody, when they think of Vegeta, you think of this outfit. I have to throw that one in S. I have to throw that one in S. That's such an iconic fit. It's so good. It's the Saiyan armor that Trunks uses, Gohan uses, Goku uses, and it would not have ever been worn had it not been for Vegeta pulling it off the best out of all of those characters. That's an S tier for sure. Full Saiyan armor. This fit I love, but without the Scouter, it's not as good. It's A tier, but with the Scouter, I will throw it in S. That is deserving of S. The Saiyan armor, but freaky. What? What? Whenever we make these tier lists, I send the information to Jonah, and then they make the tier list. So they throw in some extra stuff every now and again. Saiyan armor, but freaky. S tier. Throw that. Yeah. He's pulling a Gohan and Videl with Goku here. That's crazy. That's wild. Half Saiyan armor. I would say on this one, I don't like this one as much either. So much so that without the underpads, without his, without his tail, without the Scouter, I'd throw that in B tier. Blue boxers. It doesn't do anything for me, dog. I'm a straight man. Him wearing boxers, he just like me. That's a C tier. Galactic Patrol. This is one of the most recent manga covers that's in Super currently. I actually really like this outfit. I've gotta be real. It looks more in line with Vegeta than I think most of his other outfits. I actually like this one a lot. I would throw this one in A. I'd throw it in A tier. Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Saga Battle Damage. Vegeta tanks so much in the Saiyan Saga. Like, he tanks the Spirit Bomb, the Kamehameha, Gohan's crushing him as Uzaru. It is insane the amount that he puts up with and still somehow gets off Earth. I gotta give him S tier just for having been up there and just escaping with his life. You know what I mean? Hospital fit. Him being in the hospital doesn't do anything crazy for me. It's literally just him in bandages. That's like a C tier. House Husband. White tank top, black sweatpants. I'll throw that one in like B tier. You know what I mean? I'll throw it in B tier. I'm pretty neutral to it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty neutral to it. Little house husband. Planet Vegeta. It's one of the most iconic planets in Dragon Ball Z. Let's be honest here. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have Goku without it. I feel like Planet Vegeta getting blown up is like the equivalent in Star Wars to Order 66. And because of that, I'm throwing it in S. I throw it in S tier. Highest S tier. Planet Vegeta. Best fit. Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, King Vegeta. I think this version of him looks a lot better than the one in Z, but the one in Z also looks pretty drippy as well. But they're not so separate that I think I would rank them separately. I think I'll probably put them in the same tier, which is gonna be A tier. Both pretty damn good fits. The Xeno armor. Xenoverse and Heroes, they get a little wacky sometimes with the things that they want to add or the things that they decide to add as far as designs. This is one of those kind of wacky ones where it's like what is that? I don't rock with it. I'm sorry. That's a C tier. Dragon Ball Super Broly Saiyan armor. So this is essentially the same thing as the Cell Arc armor. It's just colored differently. This is a little bit brighter of a blue. This is more of a dampened blue. I don't even need to argue. I think the majority of people watching will agree that the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie is one of the best animated versions of Dragon Ball of all time. This is literally the best type of design for Dragon Ball of all time, and I hope that they sometime do this again. With that being said, that's S tier easily. I would put it above the Cell Arc version. I would 100% because I think the darker colors look good. Super Saiyan 4. I do not like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think he looks really goofy. On top of that, Vegeta doesn't actually get Super Saiyan 4. He literally has Bulma make a machine that shoots the energy waves into Vegeta that gives him the ability to transform into Super Saiyan 4. He is actually the biggest fraud when it comes to Super Saiyan 4. I'm not joking. He is actually the biggest fraud. He looks like an 80s pop star. And I mean, you could argue the same thing for Goku. He also looks like an 80s pop star in Super Saiyan 4, but Goku pulls it off way better. I think that's a C tier. Okay, at least in the Heroes version for Super Saiyan 4, at least he's got better gloves, better pants, better pizza, Papa John. I'm throwing that one in B tier. DBZ manga, green sweater and khakis. It's like the same thing as the teal shirt that we have in B tier already. I'll just throw it up there with it. DBZ manga loungewear. That for me is like a B tier. It's pretty neutral. It's not anything crazy. It's a pretty okay look. Casual sweater with sweatpants, kind of the same thing. He's just wearing a blue sweater. It's also, that's a pretty good look too, but it's kind of neutral, not anything crazy. Majin Vegeta. I love Majin Vegeta, but also this is another example of Vegeta being a fraud and having to use a fake power-up to get stronger. You know what I mean? And with that, I've got to throw it an A tier. Regardless of context, I think it's an okay look. It's the same thing as the Saiyan suit, but I just think that, I don't know, the Saiyan suit just by itself, undamaged, is great. It's kind of the same look. The only real difference between these two, when you look at them side by side, is that he's got the M on his forehead and that he's in Super Saiyan. Saiyan pants and boots. That's a B tier. Nothing crazy. Nothing wild. The blue sweatshirt with like brown pants. It's another B tier. Pretty neutral on that one. Nothing crazy on that as well. It's a very casual fit. The bad man collared shirt. I'm not gonna dilly-dally with it, you know what I mean? I'm probably not gonna dilly-dally. I'm literally just gonna throw it an S. It's so good. It's such a good fit. Isn't it funny to think that like if Frieza did actually show up, that's what he'd be fighting Frieza with? Like, it's so funny to actually think about. That would be his combat gear going into battle, knowing that he's gonna die as a Saiyan warrior prince against the person that's been running the tyrannical society above him. That's what he's going out in. This is also the fit that his son comes back from the future. His son has never met him before. This is what he's wearing the first time that his son meets him. That's also really funny. Like, it's so funny that he's wearing that. The Dragon Ball Z manga collared shirt, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just lighter. The lighter color, I think, looks better, but they're both S. He's also wearing darker pants in the manga, I think, which, you know, is also good. They're both S. Naked bad man. S tier. Dude, Jonah, you are setting me up. You set me up, dog. You set me up by putting the freaky Saiyan armor and the naked bad man all in here. Now I gotta throw all these S's in here. No, you know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. Today, we have the bad man tier list because it goes above the rest of the fits. The bad man outfits are all in its own category above everything else. The Batman fits are just that iconic, fellas. The black Saiyan suit. The black Saiyan suit is also an S. I think that's a really good look on him too. I think both of these work very well. The darker navy color and the darker black color all look really good on him. The Letterman jacket and yellow slack, because he's got the mustache. I don't really like this one. I know that there's kind of a little bit of a debate when it comes down to Vegeta's mustache in GT. I don't really like it. I'm gonna throw this one into C tier alongside Super Saiyan 4. The Whis armor. The Whis armor, I think, looks the best on Vegeta in this arc. I think better than a lot of his other fits. I have to throw this one in S tier as well. I really like this fit also because it's in black. The black look, it actually being like an official black look for him is really good. I like that a lot. I think it looks really drippy. His blue version of it, though, I don't like as much. I gotta be real, I don't like this one as much. This one's an A tier. His Saiyan undersuit, I'm gonna throw that one into F tier, actually. Because it's just like it's literally a full morph suit of just blue. And with no gloves and no boots, it doesn't look that good. I gotta be real, it does not look that good. The navy blue sweatshirt with green pants. I like this one. I'm gonna throw this one in B tier. It's another casual fit. I like this one as well. It's not a C tier for sure. The yellow shirt and khakis. He does not have that shit on. I'm sorry. That is an ugly fit. Yellow does not work on Vegeta. I'm sorry. Except for when he's Super Saiyan. Yeah, he could pull that off, but as far as the clothes, dude, leave the yellow fits to Yamcha, all right? Dragon Ball Super manga, Galactic Patrol insignia. This is not anything crazy for me. It's just an extra logo on his on his armor. I'm gonna throw that in B tier just because it's the same thing as, you know, all of the other ones up here, but it's really just not, it doesn't do anything crazy for me as like a separate outfit. Well, I guess I have to throw it in A tier because it's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's basically the same thing, but I think it's more clean to not have anything on it. Shirtless and khakis. Not anything crazy. That's probably like a C tier for me, I think. The Capsule Corp Saiyan armor. When I first saw this one, I thought it looked pretty cool, but I don't know, the little like hip pads don't really do it for me. I think they look a little goofy. I understand what they're trying to go for. I understand why they're doing it, so it kind of mimics his original armor, but I don't really like it that much. I'll throw this one in B tier. The black Capsule Corp Saiyan armor with the undersuit that's black. I like this one better, and I think it does a much better job of conveying what they're going for without it being kind of like on the nose. I kind of like that. The End of Z pre-time skip. I think, if I'm not mistaken, These are roughly the same outfit. The navy blue sweatshirt, I think it's just colored slightly different because it's a sunset, and so the colors are popping a little bit more. So with that, they're basically the same thing. I throw it in B tier. They're pretty close. The blue collared shirt and khakis. That's like a B tier. Nah, it's like a C tier. Yeah, it's like a C tier. It's kind of ugly. I don't think he's got that shit on. No, actually, the more that I'm looking at it, wow, I'm going down tier by tier. It's F tier. I think that's F tier. I don't think he's got that on. I'm sorry. This is something Gohan would wear. The Dragon Ball Super Saiyan armor. Again, this is very similar, if not the exact same thing as the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie fit. Takoyaki apron and headband. I think that this is a good fit. I'll throw this one in A tier, just because it's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. He's got the little headband on, little orange apron. Look at how intense he's chefing it up. I like that. The pink apron, I throw that one in B tier. Throw that one in B tier.
Gently, like holding a child.
It's a good thing he was absent for most of future Trunks' life. Like I'm holding a child. Damn, look at him go!
Prepare yourself for the chewiest and fluffiest octopus you've ever tasted!
The technique, dude. He's got the method. The Saiyan armor miscolor. I gotta throw in C tier. I really don't like this version of Vegeta. I don't like it. I think some people might like it. I don't like it that much. I think he looks really, really ugly. Naked. Vegeta drip. The drip meme only works on Goku. That's F tier. That is some ass. Hype beast Vegeta. How many of you guys have seen this meme? Hold on. It's just this outfit. It's just him with the Louis on. I gotta throw that one in A tier. I'm throwing that one in A tier. Gravity training. This is right after he's in the hospital. He's got like a headband on. He's just wearing shorts. For me, that's like a C tier. Not anything crazy for me. I'll throw it. No, yeah, it's C tier. The suit with gray tie. Where would I rank that? I would throw this one, I think the maroon one, I think I'll throw in B tier. With the purple, I like the purple a lot more. I'm gonna throw that one in A. That one he pulls off pretty well. The Arctic coat. Goku's Arctic coat looks really good. Vegeta's not as much. It does not work on him as well as the blue Arctic coat works on Goku. I don't know what it is, but like yellow-green doesn't quite work with Vegeta. I don't know what it is. He looks like a Jolly Rancher. Oh, that's sour apple Vegeta. I throw it in B tier. I actually would throw that in B tier. I don't think it's like, I gotta be real. Surfer. I don't really love that one. It's okay. It's not anything crazy. He's just, you know, he's got a surfboard on him. I'd say that's probably a B tier. The Xeno coat. This one's interesting. The Xeno outfits are always really, really interesting. I would throw his Xeno coat probably in, I like this one a lot actually. Usually the coats in Xeno I'm like all right with. This one's pretty good. I'll throw that one in A. That's pretty good. I like the boots on that too. The alt coat, it's just a dark coat. It's not as drip as this one. This is like a whole, like, he looks like a 50s noir detective. I like that look. This one doesn't really do anything crazy for me. It's like a B tier. DBZ manga tidy whiteys. He's literally just wearing a white pair of underwear. That's a C tier. Xeno masked Saiyan. With the mask, I think he looks like a Breath of the Wild, like Tears of the Kingdom character. I'm gonna throw that in F. I don't like the mask. Whis armor with the half apron. I would throw it a rank below because it's funny. Throw it in A tier. I'll throw that in A tier. It's pretty funny. Xeno VJX. We don't ever really do the fusions on these just because that's gonna be its own whole tier list. We're gonna do a fusions tier list later on. But with this, I would say I like this fusion a lot. I don't really rock with the armor still. The Xeno armor is still like okay. I'd throw that into A tier. I'd throw him into A tier. Xeno Vegito. I love Vegito. A tier as well. Bottoms only. What do you mean by that? What is... What do you mean by that? With the bottoms only, it's kind of the same thing as like the boxers, basically. It's just pants. So C tier. He's hitting the Yamcha. He's hitting the Yamcha in this pose. He really is. Battle damage. It depends on which version of battle damage you're talking about. With that, I'd say B tier. Ultra ego battle damage. So this is literally just the same thing that we were talking about before, but the reason why we included Ultra Ego is because it's a significant transformation given that his eyebrows get burned off. You know what I mean? Ultra Ego, I think, is a sick design, but I think him not having eyebrows is a little wacky. Same with Super Saiyan 3. I'm gonna throw him in A tier. The Dragon Ball Super Broly movie casual sparring outfit. It's not a full morph suit, it's like separate, I think. It's like the tank top is tucked into his pants. And he's got like his gloves on, and he's got like a little towel on him. It's a different type of fit, but I still like it. I think it's still good, and I'm also partial to the Broly movie very heavily, so I'd throw it in A tier. Duplicate Vegeta. Get that out of my face! That's F. Get it out of my face. The kimono cutout. I kind of like that. But I'd say it's a high B tier. The Dragon Ball Super manga burger joint convertible. He's wearing an all-white suit in this. It's really hard to tell, but the all-white suit, I think I kind of like it. It's got like a little orange undershirt too. I like that. I'd throw it in A tier as well. Dragon Ball Super manga burger tank and sweats. He is chomping. Need that, dude. You see how big that burger is? Oh my, give me a bite! I would say this is kind of like his end of Z-Fit, no? This looks like his end of Z-Fit. The boots are a slightly different color, but yeah, he's also not wearing gloves, so without the gloves, I throw it in A tier. Dragon Ball Super Puzzles bar suit. The suit is pretty nice. The all-black suit. Again, I'd throw that one in A tier as well. The suit works pretty well in this fit. Because this black suit works so well, I think I want to put the maroon suit in B now. I'm gonna change that one. The Dragon Ball Super Puzzles Drag Race Hawaiian shirt. He does not have that shit on. I am sorry. He absolutely does not have that on. I'm throwing that one in F. What are those gloves, dude? The red gloves? They ain't doing it for me, brother. They ain't doing it for me. That's some real, like, retirement, like, sipping daiquiris on the beach, you know, type fit. Dragon Ball Super Puzzles Western Cowboy. Is this official art? Wait, this is crazy. Wait, dude, look at Bulma. Wait, look at Piccolo. Wait, this is crazy. He absolutely has that shit on. I feel like everybody in this has got that shit on. This is crazy. I like this. This is insane. Oh, we didn't rank Water Vegeta. Ah! 100%. That's S. That's S. That's S. That's so sick. He kind of looks like Dutch in this from Red Dead Redemption 2. History of Japan, Vegeta as Nobunaga. That's pretty drip. That's pretty badass. Yo! That is sick! That's S tier. Yes, sir! Kid Vegeta Saiyan armor. I believe this is from the Broly movie. This is a rare instance of the Broly movie doing something worse than the original version of something else. I don't like this version of Kid Vegeta as much as I like the other versions that have portrayed him before. I would put this in B tier. I don't like this one as much. The Z version of Kid Vegeta is so much better, and that's what these two are right here. The Kid Vegeta with the Saiyan undersuit on, that's an A. Now him as Prince Vegeta with the little bangs from Z, that is S. I always loved that portrayal of Vegeta, like, so much. I always thought that looked super, super sick. That's S. Prince Vegeta with no bangs, that's another B tier. That also goes in here with the Kid Saiyan armor. I like there being a bit of a difference between him looking like a kid and him looking like an adult. But with these two designs, it looks the exact same as him when he's a kid and when he's an adult, which, I don't know, it doesn't really give that much of a differentiation. And finally, we have Dragon Ball Daima Saiyan armor. So this is the version of Vegeta that's like, it's the mini version of him. This has not come out yet. At the time of this recording, Daima has not come out yet. He might have some other fits in Daima we haven't seen yet. But Daima Kid Goku works really well. Daima Vegeta, his head is too damn big, dude. Like, his head is too damn big. They are doing a disservice to my boy. I don't know what it is. It just looks really goofy. But I'm obviously still gonna watch, and Vegeta's still my GOAT. But, like, it's kind of silly. You know what I mean? It's kind of silly. I have to throw it in B tier because he looks silly. With that being said, I do want to review them real quick just to see if I want to change anything, because there were a lot on here that I do feel strongly about. Okay, there is one that I will move higher. Okay, there is one that I will move higher. I will move Dragon Ball Heroes Super Saiyan 4 up to A tier. I'm not gonna move the other one though. That one can stay in C tier. Just in the nick of time, Vegeta method was added. Absolutely goated fit. Absolutely iconic look, absolute peak, going into S tier above Planet Vegeta. with that, that is every Vegeta outfit that has ever been made or that is in existence. If I missed any, please let me know in the comments, and please tell me if you would rank these differently. And since I've got your attention still, be sure to like and subscribe, and also go watch Dragon Ball.